and welcome to Potus Among Us, the election event. Hi. Welcome to Potus Among Us, the election event of 2016. Hello, I'm your host, Tom Collins, and tonight we got a treat for you. You have been hand-selected to select the next President of the United States of America. As you know, the Federal Election Commission has partnered with Bob Barker Productions, Diageo, and Bombay Sapphire to present an election-style format that is a little bit more fun than you're used to. Am I right? Good. So, just some housekeeping items before we get started tonight. Tonight's Potus Among Us event is being broadcast out over the internet, over satellites, and all kinds of other technology that I don't know about. Am I right? There are 100 million people watching tonight. But the election is up to each and every person in this room. It's not about them tonight, it's about you. The candidates that you're about to meet tonight are here to earn your vote. And so if you hear somebody saying something that is right in line with your passions, I want you to cheer for them. I want you to stand up and clap for them. And if you hear somebody say something that you don't quite agree with, or that is unconscionable, I want you to do it. Can we test that out right now? Is there anybody out there who can cheer for me? Can I hear a boo? That's right, America. Let's give a big round of applause and welcome tonight's candidates. Thank you. Candidates, you will have 45 seconds to introduce yourself to tonight's audience. But before that, let's see your names. There we go. Excellent. All right. Tonight, we're going to start with Reese's Von Trapp.
Oh, gosh. Hi, my name is Reese's Von Trapp. I'm sure some of you recognize me as the winner of Season 22 of Survivor. I want to do for America what I did for 39 days, victoriously and successfully on Survivor. First off, alliances. When I was on Survivor, I made an alliance day one, and I stuck with them for 39 days. America has NATO. NATO's not going to backstab us like Steve did, who then got blindsided. Number two, I want to make sure that you guys are provided for. I provided fish for 39 days. That you have a fish for every home and a job for every person.
Thank you, Ms. Von Trapp.
Thank you.
Next up, Edward Fuss Parker III.
Hi, everybody. I'm Edward Fuss Parker. Please, from here on out, please call me Fuss. Call me Fuss because, you know what? Emerson said so greatly, he said, I can't hear what you're saying because who you're being is getting in the way. America is being bad. We got to turn it around. My family comes from the great state of Tennessee. And there where I live, we own a textile farm. And an industry, and a textile manufacturing plant. Farm our own textiles. I've never put in a plant. And if you elect me, I'm going to clean America's laundry. We've been dirty. We were going to bed at night in dirty sheets. That's not happening anymore under Fuss Parker. Clean your sheets, going to make you happy. I'm an inside, I'm an outsider. Thank you.
Next up, Governor Vivian Brown.
Poor, dirt, shoeless. Those are just a few words to describe me and my family. Growing up in Georgia. All right? This over here, person over here, the insider, all this money, we know what he's doing. He's making us dirty. And what I want to do is what I did for Georgia as a 3-term governor. I'm going to clean up everything. I'm taking us to the next level, America. All right? I know that we're not dirty Nothing's wrong with us. But we're going to the next level. All right, take it from me. I grew up in the dirt. My dad was a dirt diggler. All the time. Like that. But what did I do? I went to the next level. Went to Spelman College down in Atlanta, Georgia. Thank you.
Next up, Branson O'Connell.
Yes, my name is Branson O'Connell, but I'm sure that most of you know me as Cardinal Branson O'Connell. Until recently, I was that Branson O'Connell, the Cardinal of the Archdiocese of Detroit. And back when they didn't give me Pope, decided to part ways with the organization. And I turned in my cardinal suit for a Men's Warehouse suit. And I turned in my vow of celibacy, and I got married. And I said, if I can't be Pope, I'll be the next best darn thing. President!
Brad Monroe.
Hello, my name is Brad Monroe, and I'm the first genetically perfect person born from a test tube. Because I am perfect, I have experienced a lot of challenges in my life. I believe in equality for everyone, whether you are a man, a clone, someone born with fish tentacles, or a woman. I don't want to make America great. I want to make America perfect.
Alfred Brown.
I'm Alfred M. Brown. The M stands for mind your own goddamn business. As a member of the greatest generation, I've seen this country head south like a duck in winter. I want to get this country's backbone again, okay? When I was 12, you know what my mom packed me for lunch? A raw yellow onion. We didn't call them onions, we called them Liberty. When I was 18, my dad threw me out on my backside with a Phillips head screwdriver, the shirt on my back, and a copy of the Christian poem Footprints. First time you ever made eye contact. Remember that. I love America.
Dr. Ingalls Wilder.
Hello, I'm Dr. Ingalls Wilder, and I'm a doctor. And you know what? America is sick. Now, I might be from a small town, Cheyenne Creek, Colorado, but even in Cheyenne Creek, Colorado, we've heard about this illness in D.C. And I thought, you know what America needs? Me. So here I am, a doctor, and I am going to take the broken bag of bones that is America, and I'm going to hoist it up on the slab, and I am going to cure it with my hands.
If you're going to cheer, cheer, audience.
Thank you, Tom. Listen, when people see Joe Sperduto, they see the Super Bowl champion, the 13-year Washington Redskin quarterback, 5-time NFC East champion, 2-time NFC Conference champion. But after spending so much time in D.C., seeing these political nincompoops punt the ball every 4 years from party to party, I decided to wave a new challenge flag, the American flag. I'm running for president because I want to stop punting the ball to France, to Iraq, to ISIS. And I want to start throwing touchdowns here at home, okay? As a student athlete, I went to school for 2 years for free. I did it. I know how to do it for America. I know we want to reduce the student debt, and I'm going to do it. That's the Sperduto guarantee.
talk to you about family. That's what's missing in America, some sense of family, some sense of community. I was just talking to Charlotte from New York. She was telling me all about we need to be building bridges. That's why, as the Goodhart family built a bridge with the Kennedy family. I love my family. I love my wife, Cassandra. I have 2 kids, beautiful kids. I love my family. I love her family way more. Flag right there, that flag right here. What are we talking about? Family.
Yeah.
Arista Triton.
Good evening, I'm Arista Triton. I am a former mermaid. Many of you may not know, but up to 1%, an estimated 1% of the United States population is former mermaids. Such as that's actually more than the entire population of the city of Chicago, all right? But they're hard to identify. So an increase in the acidity in our world's oceans has increased the mermaids changing over to humans and living in the United States. I was lucky enough to live within 12 nautical miles of the baseline of the contiguous United States. Thus, I am a citizen of the United States, but all mermaids are not that lucky. And I'm running on a path to citizenship for mermaids, for penguins. Thank you.
Candidates, this is of course going to be an issue-driven campaign, but before we get to that, everyone knows that presidential candidate campaigns run on one thing, and that's money. Money, money, money. The candidates are going to have 3 minutes to fundraise as much money as they can from the audience. Now, we know that this is a very rich and wealthy audience, that's why you were selected tonight. But know this, audience, the money that you have and that you got at the door is only relevant right now. There's a candidate up here that you support and you want to see advance forward in this race, give them your money. And candidates, you can go out there and get it. An audience, you can collect money for your favorite candidate and give it to the candidate of your choice. Start the clock. 3 minutes. there is anyone out in the audience that feels like they weren't able to give enough money to their candidates, if you have U.S. currency that you would like to also give to your candidates, that is accepted as well.
Soda time, people. Bring it on down.
It counts for triple. I'm excited. Oh, all donations go to the Washington Improv Theater.
God bless America.
Thank you so much. Putting triplets
All right, candidates.
Gosh, how much does this count for?
A lot.
$1.
Tremendous amount. Three times the value of that piece of currency.
So $1 million.
Okay.
That's what I thought. Thank you.
Candidates, write down your final totals. All right, please hold them up for the entire audience to see. Transparency is very important to us here at Potus Among Us.
Hey, Tom. Here's the math on my triple donation. It was 59 cents times $3, $1.77.
Thank you for running it on this campaign, Mr. Purdue.
Checks out. Actually, Tom, I've decided to self-fund my campaign. I'm all in.
Kennedy. You can put your money down. Thank you. Branson, yeah, you can put that down for me. Doctor, you can put that down for me. It's not times a million. Okay, well you can slide that down for me.
Wait, I have an immunity idol. We'll consider it. What is it? It's an immunity idol. It's an immunity necklace. I found it in a tree.
I drew a picture of you. Will that
Okay,
be
thank you. You're down.
I'll give some money.
How much would you like to donate?
$300.
Okay.
I'll give them all.
Okay. How much is that?
$500.
That's gonna put me up to 3,300.
Sorry, Brad.
I have
That's
the
change
correct
for
amount of
change, people.
money.
Sorry, Brad. All right. These 5 candidates who are no longer holding cards up are out of the race. Their swan song coming up now.
So I guess this is what it sounds like when they say your torch has been snuffed. The tribe has spoken. I've never heard it before, but I'll see you on All Stars!
Maybe I didn't think this whole quitting my cardinal job. Guess maybe I could ask for it back.
Why are there so many songs about rainbows? I have no idea.
I may have had perfect bone structure, but I learned something today. No one's perfect.
America, I so wanted compress on your head and rub some mustard seed liniment on your chest. Another time.
Now, America, we're going to get into a substantive, hard-hitting debate with the candidates that we have remaining with us today. Governor, I want to start with you tonight. You say you want to take America to the next level. Can you talk about how you're going to do that with Zika breaking out everywhere?
Yeah, and good thing in Georgia we have a great public health system. We kept that down in Florida. So, since health means eradicating everything, right? Anything that Zika touches, we eradicate. Let's take it to the next level. My daddy would take it to the next level going down. I'm gonna take it to the next level going up.
I gotta get in here, Tom.
15 seconds out.
I take a half a glass of apple cider vinegar and a bowl of cream of wheat in the morning. I haven't seen a doctor in 42 years.
You know, my grandfather used to say, you can't get sick if you don't go to the doctor. He died prematurely. I'm worried about you. That's what I'm saying. Family's important. Your kids and your grandkids want you to stick around.
You worry about the Kennedy curse, you don't worry about me.
All right, we're trying to keep it civil here tonight. Princess Triton, immigration is a concern for a lot of Americans. Can you talk about what immigrants bring to the American story?
Well, I myself am an immigrant, as you know, from the coastal waters in here, onto land. I have been leading my fellow manatees in Homosassa Springs before I transferred into my human status. We actually eradicated Zika from the manatee population 15 years ago. Not only that, but mermaids are known to be extremely beautiful, have lovely singing voices, and are very graceful. So I believe that mermaids can contribute in a number of ways to the United States population.
I gotta get in here, Tom.
5 seconds out.
I don't care who comes in here if they're willing to roll up their sleeves, but I want to send one of these Wall Street fat cats, but wherever they came from.
Thank you. Well, actually, I want to come back to something that you said earlier. You said that you hadn't been to the doctor in 52 years.
42 years.
42 years. But there are a lot of people who do go to the doctor's office and...
Pansies, Tom.
What would you say to the 20 million Americans who are still without health insurance?
I can't believe I have to go here. Apple cider vinegar.
Well, Mr. Brown, the bell has rung on your answer. So please select a fellow candidate that you would like to go head-to-head in a challenge that this audience is going to pick out right now.
I'm gonna go with the blue blood, the Kennedy.
All right, perfect. Ma'am, since you donated, would you like to pick a card? Origin story. Everybody in America. That's right. Everyone comes from somewhere.
Menacing.
Ari, tonight what we're going to ask these two candidates to do is tell you their origin story, and we want you to tell us which one is most authentically American.
All right. From a little place you might have heard of, it's called Valley Forge. My family fought there, helped General Washington become President Washington. That's where we put down roots, we just stayed right there. And since then, what has that become? become a model for commerce in the United States. You can go there and shop at the King of Prussia Mall. It's amazing. I helped get that mall built. The Goodhart name is good there. But I love my family. We got to keep talking about family, where we came from, where we're going. And that's why I got into the Kennedys. The Rhode Island Kennedys, sure. But big house. It's a little bit of something where I'm from, America.
Son of a coal miner. I was born 8 weeks premature. I didn't have these fancy glass cases, these chicken incubators. You see all these kids over there. My mom put me in a shoe box. She put the oven on 200 degrees. Where I lived for the first 16 weeks of my life. America. When you incubate in an oven, you learn to stand the heat in the kitchen.
Ari, who do you believe has a more authentically American voice?
Gotta go now.
Thank you. Senator Kennedy Goodhart, you're going home.
Thank you all. Remember. The Kennedys always remember.
That's terrifying. Back to the debate. Someone in our audience today mentioned Social Security. Thank you, Princess. I want each candidate here, in 10 words or less, to tell us how you're going to save the program for the next generation. Starting with the governor.
Well, we've already started doing this in Georgia. Everyone pays.
That was 10 words. Raise age, protect it for everyone.
Offensive line made me secure. Social Security, like the line.
5 or
10 words.
That was 3.
10? You should get what you pay for.
Jill, I'm going to hone in on you. Traffic in the district, as you know from your career, is quite a headache. What are you going to do to fix traffic problems not only here in D.C., but throughout the nation?
Well, this is an important concern to me, okay? Because I can't tell you how often I'm just trying to get into town, maybe have dinner at Tico, and it's just all backed up. And I'm just darting through like I did in my playing days. Right? You find that hole, and you try to get 10 or 15 yards, and you slide in, and then you wait again, and you wait for that hole, and you hit it. Right? We're going to strip the nation of their licenses. We're going to retrain the entire caliber of driver on the road, okay? It should be more like professional sports, okay? There's some people qualified to drive every day, okay? Real pros.
Wow. We have got another challenge. Joe, if you could pick one of your fellow candidates.
Oh, well, you know, I really want to clean up Washington and get the bureaucrats out, so I'm going to have to pick on the governor.
Not from Washington. Governor of the great state of Georgia.
Randomly, you've been chosen to select one of these cards. Yeah, pick one of those two. Shake it off! Shake it off! All right. Candidates, you are going to have 10 seconds to bust a move here. Let me actually take a step back. I'm moving too quickly. What's your name?
Christina.
Can you say that a little bit louder for the audience?
Christina.
Christina, thank you. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you for participating. Sorry that I'm rushing around a little bit too much. Keep me honest, audience. All right. Get ready to watch these two candidates bust a move. Christina is going to decide which moves are most presidential. All right, Christina, who busted a move best?
I'm gonna go with Joseph.
Governor Brown, goodbye.
Hello, America.
We love you, Governor.
I love you too. I still love you all, especially Christina. Remember, you have a tough decision to make. Make the right one.
Princess Strike, we're going to go to you. Women's issues are human issues, someone once said. Can you talk about what you learned under the sea that will prepare you to fight for women's rights?
Absolutely. For a while, mermaids were seen only for their beauty. Sailors used to confuse them with sirens, those nasty half-birds that would perch themselves on rocks and sing wildly to attract sailors off their path. And so I'm very familiar with having something put on you that is not who you are. And I'm working here, I'm running for president because I want the American people to know that mermaids are not just, you know, tits and some shells.
Something Arista said spoke to me. You don't want something put on you. And I met two voters today here from D.C., Charlotte and Edna, and they asked me to make a guarantee that we would make sure women just aren't touched. All right? They said, I don't want to touch you. I'm going to make that guarantee right now in front of each and every one of you. Women, if you don't want to be touched, you're not going to be touched anymore. All right?
Listen. Any man who's been married, when it comes to women's rights, is she talking? She's right. That's what I'm saying. Women, they get it. Be they Mer, be they Hugh.
During your reign as a quarterback, you used to do a lot of volunteer work around Thanksgiving. Can you talk about hunger issues?
Oh, sure. I was actually talking to a young man named Ryan from Georgia. He wanted to end hunger, and that spoke to me because one of my causes, if I'm president, will be making sure that children are no longer obese. It's an epidemic, all right? What we're going to do is we're going to take those chunky kids, we're going to slim them down, and we're going to find those slim kids, and we're going to bulk them up, all right? We're just not doing the math yet, all right? We got to even it out. I want equal portions on every table, all right? We all eat the same amount. I think Al wants to get in.
I gotta get in here. And I know what you're thinking. It would repeat on you.
It's only a quarter of Al.
It's the apple cider vinegar. Stop.
Vessel, and I was mistaken for a manatee for a good 5 years. The only thing they fed me were sea urchins.
Oh. I gotta get in here, Tom.
Potus and Potus ruled no talking with your mouth full, so we're gonna let Arista continue.
Thank you, Tom. I survived on sea urchins alone, okay? And we can do that. We can let people survive on sea urchins or Cheetos, right? Whatever they're feeding these kids in their school lunches nowadays. But I would prefer to salt real food.
Tom, I gotta get in here.
Go ahead.
I served in the Gulf of Tonkin. Never saw a siren. Never saw a merlady.
Lady?
Maybe.
Yeah. I'm not calling into question what she's saying at all, but I guess I'm calling into question.
I'm actually going to defend my opponent here, okay? I spent the last 2 years of my career as a Miami Dolphin, and I have to say, I spared my life, all right? I love the sea, I love the creatures of it, and I think maybe we should show a little more respect to the last woman in the race, Al, all right?
If it weren't for me, this country would be speaking German.
I'm glad that you said that, Alfred, because the bell rang, and you need to pick one opponent to go head-to-head for a challenge.
I'm gonna pick Sperduto.
Sperduto. Good call. So, would you mind selecting the next challenge for us? Hashtag trolls for polls. So, what's your name?
Chuck.
And Chuck, do you use Twitter?
No.
Oh, this is going to be a real treat. Twitter's a social media platform where people have 140 characters to speak their minds. And right now we're going to see an old-fashioned Twitter trolling war.
All right. Hey, super fans, check out my new Papa John's commercial. Hashtag branding.
I got this cell phone, but my grandkids still don't call me. # WTF.
Al, I think it's because they can smell your breath over the phone. Hashtag onion.
Halitosis is the evidence of a healthy gut. # apple cider vinegar.
I only spent 2 years at Penn State, so I don't know what that word means. Hashtag dictionary.
I wouldn't be bragging about spending time at Penn State football program.
Funny that you should mention that, Al. You give me real Sandusky vibes. Hashtag.
I wasn't gonna make this personal, Spaduto. Is it Spaduto? New tweet. I want to make this personal, Sperduto. #, go fuck yourself.
Al, it's S-P-E-R-D-U-T-O. Hashtag douchebag.
Sperduto, I was winning spelling bees when you weren't even a twinkle in your parents' eye. # respect.
Who do you think trolled their opponent more presidentially? Who do I think? It's a confusing question, I agree.
Sperduto.
Brown.
Brown.
Oh. I won a goddamn Super Bowl, and I never even spoke to Jerry Sandusky.
Where's my bad? Yeah, that's it.
You've done it, America! You have suffered the pain and torture of the primary season to select two wonderful candidates, Arista Triton and Alfred Brown. Candidates, let's see your crowning convention moment.
The seaweed is always greener on somebody else's bay. Dream about going up there, but that would be a big mistake. Unless you're a Princess Triton, who came from the depths of the sea and found herself legs and a purpose. That purpose, America? To help you forge forward into a new relationship. Kiss the girl who wants to be president, but only if she asks you to. Arista Triton, 2016.
Thank you, I'm Arista Triton, and I approve this message.
Is this thing on? Do we do the video now? Is this the part? Okay. He's done taking your shit, America. Bunch of non-onion eating pansies. Who's gonna step up? Seriously, who's gonna step up? He can use a hand. He's a little bewildered. Someone else, thank you. Thank you. Alfred Brown. Tired of your shit.
Vote Brown. Don't vote Brown. It's your funeral.
America, give a hand to your two candidates! If you're like me, you need a drink right about now. So we're gonna give you a 10-minute break to get some refreshments and mingle about. Back here to elect the next president of the United States in 10 minutes.
He's back.